What are the hidden professional techniques required to detangle dense springy poodle hair cleanly, without causing your beloved dog a single ounce of pain, pulling, or skin irritation during their regular grooming session? Which specific grooming brushes, metal combs, and moisturizing detangling sprays are highly recommended by elite show handlers to achieve a perfectly fluffy, cloud-like look on a sensitive family pet? Hi, welcome back to Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and I am gonna guide you how to brush poodle curls without hurting them using very simple and easy steps. These dogs are incredibly smart and famous for their elegant, hypoallergenic coats, but their tight curls act like a magnet for dirt, loose hair, and painful knots. In this video, we are going to explore a completely new, gentle brushing system designed specifically for this wonderful breed, ensuring your home grooming routine stays completely pain-free, smooth, and absolutely successful. To build an expert grooming routine from scratch, you must first understand the unique science behind a poodle's dense, coiled hair, because it behaves completely differently from standard canine fur. Most dog breeds have hair that sheds continuously, dropping loose dead strands straight onto your carpets, clothes, and furniture throughout the warm summer months. A poodle possesses a single layer of dense, curly hair that rarely sheds onto the ground. Instead, the loose dead hairs get trapped directly inside the tight living curls. If you do not brush out these trapped dead strands with regular consistency, they will naturally twist around the healthy hairs, forming tight, hard knots known as mats. These mats act like tightening ropes, pulling tightly against the dog's sensitive skin every time they walk, run, or jump, causing constant physical pain and bruising. Your primary grooming goal is to gently extract this trapped dead hair before it can form a solid mat, keeping their skin perfectly loose and comfortable. By understanding this unique shedding process right from the start, you are taking the first professional step toward keeping your poodle perfectly happy and knot-free. Before you touch your dog with a single grooming tool, you must gather 3 essential instruments that professional stylists use to guarantee a completely painless detangling experience. The very first tool you need is a high-quality slicker brush featuring soft, angled metal pins that bend flexibly when they encounter resistance within the dense curls. The second tool is a heavy-duty stainless steel greyhound comb, which features wide teeth on one half and fine teeth on the other half to verify your work. The third and most important secret weapon is a professional moisturizing detangling spray, or leave-in conditioner, which acts as a slippery lubricant on the hair shaft. You must never, under any circumstances, brush a poodle's hair when it is completely dry, as dry brushing creates immense friction that snaps the hair and scratches the skin. Spritzing the coat lightly with a detangling spray softens the elastic curls, allowing the slicker brush to glide through the dense layers like warm butter. Investing in these 3 proper tools removes the painful tugging immediately, transforming a scary chore into an incredibly smooth, easy process for your pet. The absolute foundation of a painless grooming session is a specialized professional methodology called the line brushing technique, which organizes your work into simple, highly manageable sections. Line brushing prevents you from making the common amateur mistake of brushing only the top layer of hair, while leaving hidden mats pushing against the skin below. To begin this easy step, choose a specific area on your poodle's body, such as the lower part of their back leg or the base of their neck. Use your left hand to lift the curly hair upward, creating a clean, straight horizontal line of bare skin that you can see clearly with your eyes. Hold your soft slicker brush gently in your right hand, using a relaxed wrist motion to brush a tiny section of hair downward away from that visible line of skin. Work your way systematically across that single line, brushing small sections of hair out from the roots to the very tips with a light, sweeping motion. Once that first horizontal line is completely clear of knots, move your left hand up 1 inch to create a brand new line of skin and repeat the process. To ensure your sweeping motions are completely painless, you must master a professional wrist movement called the pat and pull stroke, instead of dragging the brush harshly through the curls. Dragging a wire brush flat against a dog's body causes the sharp metal pins to scrape across the skin surface, creating a painful, red rash known as brush burn. To execute the pat and pull stroke perfectly, place the soft slicker brush gently into the curly hair layer, with a light patting motion. Next, pull the brush outward and away from the dog's skin in a smooth, curved arc, using your wrist to lift the tool up at the end of each stroke. This curved movement ensures that the metal pins engage exclusively with the tangled hair fibers, without ever making direct, heavy contact with the sensitive skin below. If the brush catches on a tough knot mid-stroke, do not pull harder or yank the tool forward, as this sudden pulling force hurts your dog immensely. Instead, remove the brush immediately, use your fingers to gently separate the outer edges of the knot, and use short, gentle strokes to clear the tangle. Once you finish line brushing a complete section of your poodle's body, with the slicker brush, you must execute the verification step, using your stainless steel greyhound comb. Hold the metal comb loosely between your thumb and index finger, using the wide-toothed side, and glide it gently through the brushed curls from the skin outward to the tips. The metal comb acts as an absolute truth detector, showing you exactly if you missed any hidden knots deep inside the thick under layers of the curly coat. If the metal teeth pass through the springy hair smoothly, without encountering any resistance, that section of your poodle's coat is perfectly clear and healthy. However, if the comb catches on a hidden snag, stop moving forward immediately, so you do not accidentally pull on their skin or cause any sudden pain. Remove the metal comb gently, spritz that specific knot with an extra drop of detangling spray, and use your slicker brush to loosen the fibers, using your gentle pat and pull technique. Using the comb as a verification tool ensures that mats never have a chance to grow large and painful in the dark corners of the coat. When navigating your poodle's body during a grooming session, you must pay extreme attention to the 5 major friction zones, where painful mats form incredibly fast. These high-risk areas include the soft skin behind their long ears, the tight armpits under their front legs, the groin area, the base of their tail, and where their collar rubs. Because these body parts experience constant movement and rubbing throughout the day, the loose hairs twist together into tight knots much quicker than on the flat back. When brushing these friction zones, you must use an incredibly light touch, as the skin in these areas is exceptionally thin, stretchy, and prone to accidental pinches. For the delicate area behind the ears, hold the ear leather flat against the palm of your hand, to create a sturdy, supportive backing before brushing. This supportive hold prevents the ear from twisting or pulling uncomfortably, while your soft slicker brush gently clears out any trapped dirt or tangles from the fur. If you encounter a large, solid mat that has already formed close to the skin, you must utilize a professional breakdown method instead of cutting it out with sharp scissors. Cutting a mat with household scissors is incredibly dangerous, because the tight knot often pulls the dog's stretchy skin directly up into the center of the hair mass. You can easily cut your poodle's skin by accident, resulting in a severe injury that requires a painful trip to an emergency veterinary hospital. To break down a solid mat safely, saturate the knot completely with a heavy amount of your moisturizing detangling spray, or a drop of natural grooming oil. Use your thumb and index fingers to gently massage the wet knot, slowly wiggling the tightly bound hair fibers apart from the outside edges inward. Next, take the single end tooth of your metal comb and gently pick at the mat, separating small strands of hair one piece at a time. Once the solid mass is loosened into smaller, fluffier pieces, you can use your slicker brush to finish cleaning out the remaining loose fluff, without causing pain. Establishing a positive behavioral association with the grooming table is just as vital as using the correct physical brushing techniques to ensure a lifelong pain-free experience. If your poodle feels terrified, anxious, or stressed whenever they see a brush, their muscles will tense up firmly, making their skin significantly more sensitive to any pulling. To prevent this anxiety, break your grooming sessions down into short, highly rewarding 5-minute intervals paired with an abundance of high-value treats like freeze-dried liver or cheese. Show your poodle the slicker brush, let them sniff the smooth handle, and immediately hand them a delicious treat, while praising them in a happy, soothing voice. Brush a single easy area like their flat back for just 1 minute, using ultra-gentle strokes, then stop immediately to deliver another round of delicious snacks and belly rubs. Step by step, your clever poodle will learn that the presence of grooming tools predicts a magnificent shower of affection and tasty rewards, transforming their fear into total relaxation. A calm, cooperative dog makes the job of brushing 10 times easier, safer, and completely enjoyable for both of you. Proper bathing preparation is a critical professional secret that you must memorize, because putting a tangled poodle into warm water will permanently ruin their beautiful curly coat. Many inexperienced pet owners believe that washing a dirty, matted dog with shampoo will help loosen the knots and wash the tangles away down the drain. In reality, pouring water onto an unbrushed poodle coat acts exactly like dipping a wool sweater into a hot washing machine, causing the mats to shrink and lock together tightly. Once a mat is wet and dried, it becomes as hard as solid felt, making it completely impossible to brush out safely, without causing severe pain or requiring a total shave. You must always line brush and comb your poodle's entire body thoroughly from head to toe, before you allow a single drop of water to touch their fur. Ensuring the coat is 100% knot-free before the bath allows the shampoo to cleanse their skin perfectly, resulting in an incredibly fluffy, beautiful blow-dry finish. The role of proper drying equipment and techniques is another major factor that directly influences how easy it will be to brush your poodle's curls during the following week. After their bath, avoid rubbing their wet fur vigorously with a standard cotton towel, as this rough friction twists the wet hairs together, causing instant tangles. Instead, wrap your dog gently in a high-absorbent microfiber towel, and press it firmly against their body, to squeeze out the excess moisture, without disturbing the coat pattern. Professional groomers utilize a specialized tool called a high-velocity dog dryer, which uses a powerful stream of cool air to blast water straight out of the tight curls. As you dry the coat, use your slicker brush simultaneously in a technique called fluff drying, which straightens the springy curls out into a beautiful, straight canvas. Straightening the hair during the drying process prevents the curls from locking together tightly as they dry, making your daily maintenance brushing incredibly quick, smooth, and completely painless. Maintaining a strict, consistent grooming schedule throughout the entire year is the ultimate preventative medicine that protects your poodle from ever experiencing severe, painful matting. A poodle's coat requires thorough brushing at least 3 to 4 times a week, though daily brushing is highly recommended if you prefer to keep their hair long and fluffy. If you allow weeks to pass without brushing, the accumulation of trapped dead hair will become overwhelming, turning a simple 10-minute touch-up into a grueling, multi-hour detangling marathon. Set a specific time every other evening, perhaps while you are relaxing on the sofa watching television, to sit down with your poodle and clear out their high-friction zones. The massive influence of high-quality nutrition, wholesome ingredients, and essential fatty acids is a hidden professional secret that directly determines the elasticity and softness of your poodle's curls. Feeding your dog a cheap commercial kibble filled with artificial chemical fillers, low-grade corn, and heavy preservatives can cause their skin to become dry, flaky, and intensely itchy. When a dog has dry skin, their hair becomes brittle, coarse, and prone to breaking easily, which creates a rough texture that tangles significantly faster than a healthy, hydrated coat. You should fuel your poodle's body with a premium, nutrient-dense diet that features real animal meat as the very first ingredient, alongside stable sources of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. These essential oils nourish the hair follicles from the inside out, providing their tight curls with a natural, silky elasticity that resists knotting and glides smoothly against your brush pins. Keeping their internal hydration levels high with fresh, clean water at all times works alongside pristine nutrition to create a robust, shiny shield of health across their entire body. Let us do a complete, professional summary of our ultimate poodle painless brushing checklist, to ensure you have all the easy steps completely memorized for your future grooming success. Step 1. Understand that a poodle's single-layered coat traps dead hair inside the living curls, requiring regular extraction to prevent the formation of painful skin-tight mats. Step 2. Secure your 3 essential grooming instruments, consisting of a soft wire slicker brush, a stainless steel greyhound comb, and a moisturizing detangling spray to eliminate dry friction. Step 3. Execute the line brushing method by lifting the hair with your left hand, to create a visible line of bare skin, working in small sections from the roots outward. Step 4. Master the gentle, pat and pull, wrist stroke to avoid scraping their sensitive skin, and use the wide teeth of your metal comb, to verify that no hidden knots remain. Step 5. Pay extra attention to the 5 major friction zones, break down existing mats safely with detangling spray, and finger massage, and never wash an unbrushed coat in the bathtub. By practicing these simple steps, with total family consistency and love, you are creating a beautiful, pain-free grooming kingdom where your happy poodle can truly shine. Thank you so much for spending this valuable time with me today at Paw and Order, to master the professional art of brushing poodle curls without causing any pain. Remember that your brilliant, elegant companion depends entirely on your gentle movements, proper tools, and patient guidance to maintain a coat that is healthy, fluffy, and completely comfortable. I am Carl, and I am incredibly proud of your deep dedication to canine hygiene. Taking care of a high-maintenance curly coat is a beautiful journey that refines our character, transforming us into significantly more patient, organized, and observant leaders in our daily lives. Keep your brushes soft, your detangling spray ready, your training rewards delicious, and your heart completely open to the loyal, affectionate personality of your wonderful poodle friend.